Welcome back. This is week 7, day 33 of your distance learning lesson. From this video, you can expect a list of the resources and materials you need for the lesson, an overview of the learning, a modeling of the reading, thinking, speaking, and writing, and a preview of upcoming learning. This is the last lesson of the week. This is a 4-day week, and yesterday we did a close reading and a descriptive word chart along with a reflection. Well, for today, we're going to closely read for the last time and then engage in some questions. As you complete the lesson activities for the day, I'm also going to remind you to share your learning with a family member, caregiver, friend. Complete the weekly fluency activity and then do additional 20 minutes of reading every day. It's time for our riddle of the day. This one connects in a strange way to math. If 11 plus 2 equals 1, what does 9 plus 5 equal? Once again, if 11 plus 2 equals 1, what does 9 plus 5 equal? Take a moment and think about that. Let's reveal the answer. It's a distance time calculation. 11 o'clock plus 2 hours equals 1 o'clock. So therefore, 9 o'clock plus 5 hours equals 2 o'clock. Now it makes sense. The materials you'll need for this lesson are in your packet and they're also on display on our screen. This is lesson 33. You can find that on page 92. You can find the note catcher on page 93 and then reread our text, closely read it for the last time. You'll also need a pencil. The focus for this week is that we are reading the article for our final time and keeping our guiding questions in mind. Do we determine our own destiny? And how does the popularity of stories focused on destiny reflect human beings' common desire to control their own fate? Our learning target for today. I can connect information presented in the text to the essential question and the theme of our unit. An overview of our lesson. Today we'll start by rereading the text. The sun is also a star. We will think about how our two quotes connect to our essential question. Do we control our own destiny? We will talk with a family member, caregiver, or friend about this question. How does the popularity of stories focused on destiny reflect human beings' common desire to control their own fate? You'll recognize that question because it's one of our guiding questions. Lastly, you'll write in the Think section of the note catcher. Let's think of the essential question. Do we control our own destiny? And think about it in comparison to these two quotes. At the heart of the movie is a love story, one that's universal enough to recall every other one ever told. And the second quote suggests that the author is asking you to connect this love story to other similar texts that you've read. And this quote refers to Daniel and Natasha's destiny in terms of the teens doing what they want versus what their parents want. Now, let's quickly model a close read. First off, let's return to the top of paragraph 2. The answers may surprise no one, but they involve what Daniel and Natasha would call destiny. If you go back to that, it reminds you of the first quote, which we already annotated for earlier in the week. Then I can skip down to the final paragraph on page 2. to determine how our essential question about destiny ties to the American dream. Let's read. At the heart of the movie is a love story, one that's universal enough to recall every other one ever told. But there's a specificity to this personal journey to the land of opportunity that suggests the hopefulness of the American dream. From this quote, the land of opportunity, I can connect that phrase to the American dream and the fact that Natasha, as we know from reading the article, is an immigrant, might have the hope of an American dream, and the author shares a tone of optimism. That definitely ties to our essential question about destiny. I will talk with my family members, caregivers, or friends about the question, what do you think makes stories or movies about love and destiny so popular? And then I'll record my answers in the note catcher. For writing, we have the writing activity to consider the two quotes that we just read, tie those quotes to our essential question, and then answer the question, do we control our own destiny? What do you think? Take a moment, pause the video, and do that now. Well, as always, you email your teacher for support. Your English teachers are ready and available to assist you as needed. Preview of our upcoming learning for next week. We will engage in a new text entitled The World is Neither Good or Bad, and you can see the 5 days of activities we will engage in. Thank you for learning with me today. I hope you enjoyed our story, The Sun is Also a Star. If you get the opportunity, please take a moment and watch that film. And then as a reminder, don't forget to talk about your lesson with someone, read for 20 minutes, and practice your reading fluency. I look forward to teaching with you again soon. Bye.